As soon as we did a record, I went off to school. I
Mm-hmm.
went to school in Phoenix called PIT, Phoenix Institute of Technology. And I go off to school, and then they had shows because we had a hit record. But I couldn't make it to all of them, so Ren started coming
Not to
around.
cut you out, but what made you leave your passion and go to school? Did you think it wasn't gonna pan out, or what was
Shit,
it?
it was just a passion.
Okay.
We was like making tapes with all that cussing on them was one thing, but making a record with all that cussing on them, we
Mhm.
was like, man, ain't nobody gonna play this shit. We not about to be big stars from this.
So
We
you
be
was like, "Fuck it,
neighborhood
Imma go to
stars.
school."
We have a couple people knowing our records through the neighborhood probably, but this shit is too hard. Who gonna
Mm,
play this?
mm,
You know what I'm saying? So we just back then you just figured it was too hard for anybody to play, but people in the neighborhood. So, but we was fine with that. We was like, if we just stars in Compton, Watts, South Central, Inglewood, blah blah blah, shit, we
we
got a
good.
better life than we had before we was
Mm,
stars in Compton,
mm,
Inglewood.
mhm.
So I was like, man, I need to have something to fall back on because I ain't about to be a professional rapper.
Mm,
Not rapping this shit right here.
imagine that.
So
It's crazy,
I
right?
went off to school and it started blowing up while I was in school
Mm. You got your
for a
degree
year.
too, right?
Well, I got a certificate. It was only for a year. It's a trade school, y'all. It
Okay,
ain't a university.
but still.
So yeah, I got it. I stayed. I wasn't gonna leave, even though I wanted to every damn day.
Mhm.
I was like, man, I started this shit, I'm gonna finish
Finish
it.
it.
It's only a year.
Mhm.
And but man, they would call me from the road. Nigga, are you crazy? What are you doing? I said, man, I'm doing the homework. Bye. Man, hang up. I'd be sitting there saying, damn. I was so frustrated one day. I tore up, fuck the police. I tore it up, threw it in the trash. Cause figured we wasn't gonna do it. And my homie Phoenix Field, shout out to Phoenix Field. He was like, no, I didn't tear it up, I balled it up. He pulled it out and he flattened it back out and put it in my notebook. It's like, no, that's too good.
Mm.
Yeah.
When you are walking in your calling, when you're walking in what you're supposed to be doing, a lot of things align to make it happen for you. When you walk in there with faith and fearlessness. That's what I love about the NWA story. Them dudes was faithful and they was fearless, man. You know how much courage they had to do that? And even in these times of frustration, as Ice Cube's telling us how frustrated he was when he was in college and he couldn't really do what he wanted to do. You know, Phoenix Field, who we all don't know, but Ice Cube still remembers. Hey, man, I believe in you, man. Don't ball that up. This is too good. Fuck the police changed the world. Shout out to Phoenix Field. In this video, I'm going to talk to y'all about signs, divine interventions, and being ready for opportunities. You know, because a lot of us feel like we just need a big break. We just need to get lucky. You've already had your break. You've already gotten lucky. You just wasn't prepared for it, so therefore you didn't see it. I'm going to talk to you about how I've had things happen to me and when I wasn't prepared, and things when I was prepared, and how it changed my life. If you somebody that wants to hear that, you need to watch this entire video. You need to hit like to help that algorithm. You need to comment to help that algorithm. You need to share this video to your Facebook to help the algorithm. You need to follow. You need to subscribe.
My ducks, my swans, welcome to the pond.
My name is Dorian from Group82University.com. And right here, we got Ice Cube, legend. Love Ice Cube, man. Talking about how he almost threw away NWA's biggest song out of frustration. I've been there. As an entrepreneur and an artist, you just feel like nothing's going your way. You just feel like everybody else is getting these opportunities, and of course you compare yourself and you think you better, or you got more followers, or you got more streams, or you got a better business idea, but you know, you gotta follow your path. And when you start studying everybody else's path, but you don't know your path, it makes it very difficult for you to think that this is going to happen for you. But as long as you keep your nose to the grindstone and focus and stay in your lane, that's how you're gonna be prepared for opportunities. I've told y'all before that Tupac came to me in a dream in December 2013. And when he came to me in that dream, he told me to stay in my lane. I've said the dream before, I'm probably gonna do an animated thing about it, we'll see. And I've always thought about that. You know, at first I thought he was saying stay in your lane like I need to go back to basketball, but I was like, that don't really make sense. You know, and he wasn't saying that. You know, Tupac was telling me to be me. You need to be me, do what it is I wanna do, and don't really give a fuck about what nobody says. And that's That's what I have always taken from Tupac ever since I was a little boy, but really in that regard. And because of that, when opportunities came my way, some I was ready for and some I wasn't. I knew if I was unprepared, it's because I didn't work hard. Right. In 2018, my homeboy Brent Coyle, who was the EA Sports rep before me at IU, shout out Brent, man, super good dude, man. He had DM'd me on Facebook, and he was talking about how he was cool with DJ Ski. You know, and DJ Ski, I think he was on Dash Radio, or DJ Ski was popping at the time he was out in LA. And he was like, man, I can link y'all. I'm like, cool. I'm still in artist mode. I'm like, damn, you know, I'm gonna give him Sunshine, Don't Sleep. I think I had Rotate was about to be done or was already done. I'm like, man, these are songs people really rock with. I'm gonna just give him that, you know. And so me and Ski got on the phone, and great dude. Thank you, Ski, for talking to me. And as Ski was talking, I could tell I wasn't ready. I hadn't been through enough. I didn't know my brand well enough. I didn't know me well enough. I didn't know what value I could give Ski, and I knew that. So the only thing that could happen is him giving me value. It was a one-sided, uneven transactional relationship, and of course, nothing came of it. We had a conversation for about 10 minutes. You know, he gave me some advice maybe, and then we went our separate ways. I remember getting off the phone. I was like, damn, how'd I fuck that up? You know, because you ain't ready yet, dude. That wasn't your opportunity. That was to expose you, to show you that you weren't ready. About a month and a half later is when I decided that I'm gonna do group82music.com. And when I did group82music.com, I was talking to my barber out in LA. Her name is Paris Wagner. Y'all go follow her. Y'all ever in LA, go get a cut. Shout out Paris. And, you know, I was telling her about what I was struggling with and what I wanted to do and all this shit. And I was like, man, I'm thinking about starting this company, group82music.com, where we offer services to artists. But, you know, I don't want to come across like I'm a music business expert. And she stopped cutting my hair. Now, anybody knows Paris, she ain't about to stop cutting your hair to talk unless it's some serious shit or some really funny shit. And this wasn't no funny shit. She was serious. She said, nigga, you are a music business expert. She said, I've learned so much from you sitting in this chair cutting your hair than out of anybody that's come through here. And she has cut some heavy hitters in the industry. I was like, damn. She's like, nigga, you need to be talking about that shit because people need to hear it. And that gave me the confidence to go with it. I didn't realize I was prepared. And because I was open and I respected Paris as an entrepreneur, I listened to what she said and look at what happened. It changed my life. I was ready for the opportunity. This is what you got to do. You have to be ready for the opportunities when they come. When Ice Cube went on to college, he wanted to be on the road with them. You wasn't ready yet, man, because you didn't write Fuck the Police when you was back home. You wrote Fuck the Police, obviously, when you was in Phoenix. And maybe it might have been when you came home, and I know he said it was one of the weekends Dre got in trouble or something and he wrote it, but you was holding on to that song. You threw it away. You almost lost it. But Phoenix Field saved it. Phoenix Field was to Ice Cube what Paris was to me. Phoenix Field told Ice Cube, you're ready, and this shit's dope. And look at what it did. Only way you get ready for these opportunities is if you prepare yourself for these opportunities. Your business needs unconditional love and undivided attention. And if you can't give your business that, it ain't gonna work out for you. When your business knows that you will shed tears of heartache, heartbreak, and or joy over it, that's when your business starts giving back to you. A lot of y'all keep half-assing y'all business. A lot of y'all keep making your business your side chick. Business is your main. And when your business knows that, and your business knows you're ready for the opportunity, that's when your business is gonna start giving back to you. Shout out to Ice Cube, shout out to Dr. Dre, shout out to NWA, shout out to Paris, shout out to Ski, shout out to Brent Coyle, shout out to everybody that's helped me get to this point. I love y'all, man. Shout out to The Pond. You on Instagram, click the link up top. You on YouTube, click the link in the box. I'm out The Pond. Y'all stay true.
Scroll, 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 scroll.
Group82university.com.